Greetings everyone, assalamu alaikum. I forgot to turn on the sound, oopsie. There we go. I hope everyone is doing great. I'm certainly doing quite alright. Today it is Sunday, it is the 23rd of August 2026. It's 18:26 o'clock here in Denmark. I hope everyone is doing excellently. I forgot whether I mentioned last time that I started streaming at like 1080p now. I think I did ask a question about like whether there's a quality selector, and you guys did answer that, but I don't remember if I actually mentioned that, so I'm mentioning it again, just in case. I probably did mention it. Whatever, in any case, we're going to be looking at some new stuff. If there's anything particular, I'm not quite sure. Usually there is, but I have a very shit memory, so you know. W quality upgrade? Hell yeah, thank you. And I was also thinking of maybe bringing back the, like, watching stuff on the side while playing a video game. Trying to see if my PC can handle that, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah. That's more or less it. Let's get right into it. There we go. What's the miscellaneous text? Alright. And remember, if you guys do a clip, which I think is cool, then I'll gift you a sub. Right. Let's see. One thing I do want to like talk a little bit about is like, or at least mention, is like how like Zoran Mamdani's PR is so insanely excellent. Like people are comparing him to like fucking like people are being like I remember seeing like a comment exchange between people in one of the one of his PR videos, basically talking about how they haven't seen anyone like a politician this popular since Obama, but like even then he's even more popular. I think it's the one where he like someone made a video of like him appearing in what do you call it? In a Pink Pantheress concert, I think. But yeah. Let's have a look at some various things. Yeah, so the guy, you guys, I hope you guys remember this Jason Ade, rest in power, the youngest black professor of, I think, Cambridge University or something, who committed suicide after, I mean, basically a digital lynching by the mainstream media. The guy who's the white nationalist piece of shit who started that has been suspended from his university, the University of Ghent, in which I think is in the Netherlands. Either that or Belgium.
Nathan Koffnass. You might have seen that Nathan Koffnass, the man who started the witch hunt against the late Professor Jason Ade with the help of the British political media class, and in his own words aspires to be the lead eugenicist at Harvard University, has been suspended by Universiteit Ghent, where he works. Now, Koffnass says he's been placed under investigation by the university for discriminating against Jason Ade. Universiteit Ghent have released a statement regarding the passing of Jason Ade, where they express sympathy for both Jason and his loved ones. Regarding Koffnass, they said the university takes the recent public statements made by a postdoctoral researcher at Ghent University regarding this matter very seriously. Ghent University has decided to take appropriate action within its powers and the applicable framework. Now, Koffnass, despite putting on a brave face, is probably not looking forward to an investigation by his employers into his comments, nor the scrutiny that he will face as a result, because Koffnass was appointed as a postdoctoral researcher by the Professor Bouke de Vries, who is an alleged racist and also
Is this guy Dutch or something? Because the Dutch pronunciation is suspiciously accurate.
Sympathetic to Koffnass's beliefs, and there is also a suggestion that Koffnass was hired for that role despite not being the best qualified for the position. Now, yes, postdoctoral research positions are usually appointed at the discretion of the lead researcher, but still, there will be questions about the hiring process. What was that saying again? Oh yeah, you reap what you sow. But as stated, there is an investigation going on and that will run its course. However, it is important to remember that Nathan Koffnass was not alone in doing this. Yes, he got the ball rolling, but it wouldn't have gotten very far had the British political media class not picked it up and decided that it was in the national interest for us to hear about these allegations of plagiarism, despite them not doing that before with other allegations of plagiarism. When will the British political media class be held accountable for their role? The sheer amount of volume...
Probably not in our lifetime, honestly. I mean, okay, maybe I shouldn't be that negative, but I don't think it's reasonable or like it's good or healthy to expect that to happen. But I think it is good as like a motivational goal of like, we are organizing. Like one of the reasons for why we are organizing is to hold these wankers, these racist, horrible, evil bastards to account.
And articles that they published about
Inshallah.
Jason Ade speaks volumes to their true motivations. All must be held accountable. You might have seen that Nathan Koffnass, the man who...
So yeah, I'm glad that this guy was suspended. I hope he gets fired. I hope he gets blacklisted. We'll see what happens. I would not be surprised if like a GoFundMe or some shit happens to like support them. It's a very heavy topic, so we'll watch a what I thought was a really beautiful poem about like Jason Ade, and then I'll put on something that's less difficult to hear about, maybe, or maybe we'll watch one more thing before. lightening the topic.
Jason Arde, assassinated by the press, but no kill shot fired for the paedophilic man or the rapist in power with their boots on our neck, because being black and alive, as the allegation said, in a racist land is a sentence to death. And Liverpool John Moores looked into the mess that our investigation has cleared him, yes, but the lynch mob papers just would not stop. And those old money boys get a taste for blood. They can't wear white hoods, but white paper's enough, because words are a weapon. Each headline cuts, and the mind of the vulnerable can't keep up. And you can say his race doesn't even matter. See, we just want to protect our precious faculties, but here's a man whose name you'll forget. Will O'Reilly of Cambridge, don't think you've met. Complaint upheld for plagiarising work in 23, remember? You must have heard, it was mentioned in the Financial exactly once. You must have seen it. Where is everyone? Where's the lynch mob now? Okay, fine. We only do that with the dark-skinned ones, because you can kill the planet with oil and fire, bury your name in the Epstein files, but you can't be black and accused as a lie. You can fund the wars, you can bomb the children, you can use their bones to build the buildings, you can starve the poor and lie on the TV, but you can't have dreads and inflate your CV. So who killed Dr. Jason Arde? Not me, said the journalist on some spa day, hungover on arrest from the murder party. Not me, not us, said the online editors, quietly deleting the murder weapons. Not you, said the age-old idea. You're not one of us just because you go here. Not me, said you in the comments, saying it wasn't my hate online, I promise. Not me, not us, not us. Nah, just rest in peace, we're sending love. We can keep your condolences for yourself, because today the headlines on the shelf don't tell the news, they tell on yourself. And if you're in pain today, hold your neighbours tight, because only news that matters is the love you write. Professor Jason Arde, killed by the press. Enjoy your day off if you typed his death, because tonight you'll sleep, you'll never find rest.
Really good poem. Remind me as well about the fact that I remember seeing like so many people in like comments of like Jason Arde, like on like Jason Arde, some of the posts about Jason Arde and like his death and like how fucked up it is, etc. Like so many wankers are like you know, the vilest of scum, and probably even like a lot of normal people just being like, you know, normal people, but you know, very racist normal people, sadly, are just like, oh well, he shouldn't have cheated, I shouldn't have lied, or blah blah blah. I remember like it was a post on like about a GoFundMe for his family, and so many people are just like, oh look, I guess it does pay or some shit. It's like so incredibly just messed up, like incredibly morally depraved, basically. It's very racism is just like a mind virus, like genuinely just degenerates your brain to an incomprehensible degree.
Democrats launched a mosque map.
So here's a thing.
Sweden.
Here's some Sweden news, which I think is useful for me to keep, you know, keep up with Swedish news, and also for you guys to know about what's going on in like the epic socialism countries in the north. For those of you who are not already from here.
Democrats launched a mosque map.
The Sweden Democrats are like, are they center right or are they far right? I don't quite recall.
And now you might be wondering, what's the point of it? What does it show? And why did they do it? Now, it was created by far-right EU politician Charlie Weimers in order to, in his own words, show the Islamification of Sweden. According to this map, there are about 280 mosques or prayer houses in Sweden. The accuracy of the map is questionable.
Oh shit, okay, this topic does make me want to share like a ethnic talk with you guys, which is an incredible trend which I forgot to. I remember mentioning it last stream, but I forgot to show it to you guys. But basically, it's a beautiful trend to rage bait racist people. I'll show you guys.
Still, it might sound like a lot. But when put into perspective, that averages out to about
280 mosques for all of Sweden is not that much.
One mosque per municipality in Sweden. Of course, most of these are concentrated to bigger cities, but most of these are also just small prayer houses. There are very few outright mosques in Sweden. Now, on the site, the Sweden Democrats wants us to believe that this proves the Great Replacement theory, that Swedes are getting replaced by Muslims. But what does the data actually show us here? It's estimated that about 20% of the Swedish population are born outside of Sweden. And out of those, the majority are from Syria, Iraq, and Finland. About 10% of the Swedish population are of Muslim origin. But how many are actually practicing Islam? 1% of the Swedish population believes in Islam, and only 0.2% say they're strong believers in Islam. compared to 65 and 3% when it comes to Christians. Also worth mentioning that there are multiple different versions of Islam, so that 0.2% are probably not part of some united front pushing for Sharia in Sweden.
Sharia United Front.
On the topic of Sharia, I don't believe that Islamic fundamentalism has a place in Europe. I vehemently disagree with how some hardcore Muslims interpret Sharia and the Quran in order to justify hatred and oppression.
I love that this guy is saying interpreting. Like, that is a very important thing to mention, because it's like, yeah, that is, it's important to note that these are interpretations, and that's what sets them aside from other people. Like, they don't represent everyone. They just represent interpret things in a certain way, and that's what makes them messed up.
But here's the thing, right? There is very little difference between those people and hardcore Christians. And compared to hardcore Muslims, hardcore Christians have actual power in Sweden and sits in the government. For some reason, Sweden Democrats have no problem working together with Christian Democrats, even though their beliefs are very similar to that of the hardcore Muslims they claim will destroy Sweden. Curious, right? It's clear that this map is made to sow division and boost conspiracy theories. It's built on a lie and it doesn't reflect reality. But then again, bending reality in order to justify hatred and division is nothing new for the far right, is it?
Correct. Great video. This guy makes a lot. Tim Hogg makes a lot of great videos. I'm curious if Hogg is like on purpose or not. Okay, real quick, funny video. I love Goop Smooch. Goop Smooch is the best. Why did it lock me out of my account? Okay, weird.
In the backyard!
Now this, I gotta see.
Hey Rufus! I found a landmine in the backyard!
And then I'll show you guys some ethnic talk.
Now this, I gotta see.
What should we put on it?
Oh, also maybe some dogs.
Lemuel! Wimbledon residents? Well, I currently have a pot roast in the oven, but frankly, I haven't seen the sun in days. I'll be right over. Mother, I'm going out. Nurture my pot roast.
I love Goop Smooch so much.
Gentlemen, I brought my binoculars. Where is this fluffy-backed tit babbler you spoke of? It's up in that tree, but you have to stand in this exact spot to see it. I don't see it. Try jumping up and down. My bone disease won't allow it. I should have known this excursion was baloney from the start. I'm going home. Now what?
Hey there, fellas. I'm Rodney from Child Protective Services. Would you two happen to be Remy and...
Hey, Rufus!
I love that. Okay, right. Going to find ethnic talks. Go away. Where's the thing? Ethnic talk. There we go. This is one of my favorite, like, trends ever on TikTok. It's so funny. Would just... I hate this. I hate you so much. TikTok. I hate TikTok so much. Unable to verify. Landing in Englandistan with my Pakistani family of 365. Inshallah, we will colonize the rest of Europe. Stan. Join the Shempire. Perfect timing. I love this. It's so funny. Me and my ethnic tribe of 1 million migrating to Congo, Italy. I especially love this one because Code Geass is one of my favorite animes. Favorite goats of all time. It's so good. I love these so much. There's so many of them. I will show these again someday in the future when we have more viewers, because everyone needs to know about how amazing this trend is. On a boat with my family of 6 to Francistan, inshallah.
Eastern European genetics come with broader frames, denser muscle, and raw power most people can't match.
This guy's the Prince of
Europe. In the
Europe.
gym. Researchers know there's a clear difference, but still don't fully understand why.
I love his hair. Very beautiful natural hair. Me and my African homeboys with families of 1,000 pulling up to settle in Europe after seeing too many ethnic talk edits. And everyone is just like, is my Ethiopian family of 2,435 welcome in Ireland? It's your land. Yes, of course. Moving to Norway with my tribe of 230 next week, inshallah. And we gonna be unemployed. Like, it's such a fucking funny trend. Brother, tomorrow my Bangladeshi family of 271,000 and I am moving to London, Stockholm, Paris, and Munich. We are so excited to bring our South Asian culture to the Europeans, inshallah. Pulling up to London with my Indian family, 250 takeover, hashtag ethnic talk. I love this trend. Just moved to Belgium, time to bring my Indian village of 7,000 here and split the culture mix with the local population. It's coming home, no Mohammed, you're going home. Oh. Literally slaughtered her. This is... Resisting your own ethnic replacement isn't racist, and forced ethnic replacement is. His ethnic replacement. Like, it's so good. Okay. Top 5 ethnic cities to conquer part 2. Rome, Italy, good for Bangladeshis, I don't know this flag, and I think Filipinos. Marseille, France, good for Morocco, and I don't remember which one of these countries is which, but I think they're both North African countries. Tokyo, Japan, good for Chinese, South Koreans and Vietnamese. Vienna, Austria, good for Syrians, Afghanis, and good Turks. Amsterdam, Holland, good for Turks, Polish people, and shit, I don't quite remember that flag. I don't remember which one that is, but I think you get the point. I love ethnic talk; it's so great. Right. Some other big news has been happening recently. I think the US is still coping regarding. No, I know it's still coping regarding the Strait of Hormuz, the conditions for the people, like the soldiers on their, what do you call it? They carry the USS Park outside of Iran is still very shit. There's a World War I game taking on Quake 4. Right. Let's see. I want to look for, what is this, playlists? No, not what we're looking for. I was going to do dailies, but I don't think that they're working. Just give me a second. Uno momento, just a moment. Right. I don't think the dailies are working. I don't want to see that. I do want to see this. This seems like a very fun.
What exactly do you get?
So this is the gift for I Did a Thing, and I feel like that's a good thing to watch.
A man who's 6'4" and full of muscle. Why am I subjecting myself to internet infamy for a punchline that was inspired by a Twitter post?
The entire last bit was based off of this.
I'm proud to be the largest communist in existence.
Sure, it makes sense with that.
And what does that have to do with all your favourite cosplay machinists on YouTube?
Toolroom takeover.
Toolroom takeover.
Toolroom takeover.
Toolroom takeover.
The
Toolroom takeover.
Toolroom takeover.
To be honest, I never thought I'd have to answer those questions. Yet somehow, this was the year that I did. A thing.
Incredible. This music fits. Is exactly what I expect. What this. Like seeing this dude.
This is probably the strangest thing by far. Like, this is whack. This is probably the strangest thing by far.
Sure,
Like,
man.
this is whack.
Oh, right, fuck, I almost forgot. Here you go. This video is meant to put in so not as political statement, endorsement, or glamorization. It's also a case study of what happens when a few dream goes too far. Just like, just chill. That's so funny. Felt like I had to do
Toolroom
that.
takeover.
Watch the video on the side, please, to support this creator.
Little something something.
I've been cooking for the second year running. I decided to stick it back in the oven for a reheat, but this time with a few new faces. Now, in case the opener didn't make it obvious, I drew Alex if I did a thing.
How you going?
A man whose ability to retain all appendages is rivaled only by his aptitude for staying out of prison. Or simply staying alive. But short of getting him some spare digits, the number of ideas came to the square root of bugger all. That is, until I stopped and looked at the bigger picture. Well, smaller actually. The bird. Obviously.
I wonder which bird it even is. If there's any particular reason for it being that particular bird or something. Or it's just like, this is a funny picture. I'm going to use it.
No, not like that. A bird. An Australian magpie. With wings. And crocs. And communism? But with a side bonus of confusion.
Why now?
Some heatwave-induced delirium.
It's hotter than Satan's anus here today.
And possibly the worst value shipping decision in
I love
post
that just all of Europe, or like all of Northern and Western Europe, has had like 4 or 5 bloody heat waves this summer. And how seriously we are taking the climate crisis, aka not at all, because it's not profitable to actually fix it.
So, what better place to start than the beginning? It turns out that birds, assuming they are real, are in fact quite complicated. It's no surprise that it took the evolution department somewhere in the region of 50 million years to install the dinosaur to bird update. So, with my available time missing a few million years, I realised that I probably wasn't the only person to encounter this problem, resorting to several late nights scouring the depths of the internet for an answer. As it happens, the pursuit of flight has been around for a few years, and has even been solved in a handful of ways, and failed in so many more. But there was one particular design that caught my eye and gave me a foundation to work from. There was just one little problem: designing the rest of the fucking thing. I mean, have you ever seen a bird? There's not a single right angle on them. Still, I'm not one to let the absence of perpendicularity get in the way of a good time, and how hard could it be, really? Now, I won't pretend that spending 400 hours on a CAD model for the sake of a punchline is a sensible idea, but 4 do-overs and countless error messages later, the roadmap was in front of me, which meant that, for better or worse, the easy part was over.
400
Since
hours
I'm
of
glutton for punishment, the most logical starting point of the build was at the bottom of the Dunning-Kruger curve, labelled gear making. After all, if I couldn't make the gears, this entire idea was up the proverbial creek anyway. However, being a recovering armchair expert, I had seen enough videos on the subject of making gears to lull me into a false sense of security.
It's weird, like, mainly seeing, like, I Did a Thing or Colin First, like, do stuff on YouTube. It's weird to see someone actually practice some modicum of, like, carefulness or sensibility, whatever you want to call it. Like, when doing these crafting things.
Now, I'm rather conscious of time, but in summary, what followed was 2 days spent chasing my own tail, whilst simultaneously reminding myself that the scientific method exists for a reason. The run out of my rotary table could almost be seen from space, which is far from the specified tolerance for Module 1 gears. I eventually narrowed a part of the problem down to a crappy rotary table adapter. Pre-dented threads, taper contact patch with a mind of its own. Where do I sign? I cleaned up the threads as best as I could, but even then, with the run out being close to 0.5 millimeter, I was seemingly making negative progress. So the only logical conclusion was to abandon the dream of seamlessly transferring chocks between lathe and mill, and instead bring the forge ore straight to the mill.
I don't understand anything of what you're saying.
And after a mere...
Well, maybe like, I don't understand 80% of what you're saying, which effectively means I don't understand anything of what you're saying. Other than, this is very difficult.
45 minutes of stress testing the brushes on my drill, I could confidently say that...
And I still don't know what part of the bird this is. I assume like the gears are like in some way used to like how the bird moves or something.
This was good enough for the girls I go out with.
Ooh. The gear part. It is satisfying to watch. That's for sure. I have learned something about gears, and that is that herringbone gears are good. There's like at some point they design like gears which like go sideways, like not straight like these ones, but slightly sideways. But the issue with them is that although they have better contact area, they will begin to move sideways, of course. So you invent the herringbone gear, which is a lot more difficult to make. But it is better. Yes, like this one. Because it's supposed to, like, this way it doesn't move out. But it's a lot more difficult to, you know, make.
My progress was fast approaching a positive value, but before I could slice them off the blank, a few holes were necessary so that the mounting options didn't equate to fictional fixings. So I took this opportunity to call in a favour from Canova Engineering, who would and should scoff at my idea of small components. Mike has, among his treasure trove of tools, a D-bit grinder, which made quick work of my predicament, but also gave me a serious case of gear acquisition syndrome. With my size problem taken care of, I could finally bore out the centre of the gear to fit the motor shaft that runs the whole show.
Ooh, nice. Imagine how long this would have taken back in the day.
Just needs a bit of
Like,
cleanup,
just
and that's it.
for these tools.
With the gears parted faced and chamfered, I needed a way to time them so that the wings wouldn't flap lopsided, which led to an arguably janky and complex work holding solution to an otherwise simple problem. After locating the center arbor, I used a 1mm drill as a pin to index the drive gear into a neutral position. But before I could call these gears done, they needed a pair of crank pins that would drive the bar linkages, which, despite being the simplest parts in this entire assembly, resulted in the biggest number of redos. I'd love to show you the...
I saw the... Well, I assume like most... I guess like most of this build is just going to be like the 3D... Like the designing and 3D printing of the bird. But yeah.
Harvest of my own undoing, but vanity clearly got the better of me and hid them somewhere, along with most of the footage documenting the mishaps. So in a moment of frustration, I finally took this as a sign that I needed to set up my tool offsets. I won't go into too much detail, but for all you machining nerds out there, having an absolute position reference for all your tools is a feeling that needs...
Speaking of gears, do you watch One Piece? I don't watch One Piece. I do need to watch it at some point. I only watched the first, maybe also the second season of the live action One
to be
Piece.
experienced to be appreciated, a bit like an air fryer. Mechanical and culinary revelations aside,
I do
the
need to watch it at
pint-sized
some
arbor
point. I'm a
press
little
had
bit
just the right amount of mechanical advantage to press the pins into place.
with Loctite acting as an insurance just in case they get any funny ideas down the line. With my newfound DRO appreciation, the idler shaft was the last tick on the parts list, and a quick one at that. So at last, with all the pieces parted, pressed and pampered, the first major step of the assembly looked like a part of the possibility realm. Whilst not much use on their own, this milestone gave me affirmation that this whole fever dream was actually possible, at least in principle. And if we ignore the entire afternoon I wasted lapping gears for no other reason than...
What, there's no gears in the live action yet? I have no idea what you're referencing, but I'm sure that reference is very meaningful for someone who does watch One Piece.
...make them shiny, you could almost say I was approaching efficiency. But if I was truly efficient, I would have outsourced the problem to someone who actually knows what they're doing. Someone like today's sponsor, PCBWay. Whilst PCB is the name, versatility is the game.
Ethical
From
reacts,
metal origami to
ethical
polymer
reacts.
deposition in 3
Also, how are you
dimensions,
doing,
PCBWay has an answer to pretty much any manufacturing problem you might have. Whether it's a custom holder for your family heirloom broom, or a chunk of 4140 beautifully carved into a solid tool post mount for your lathe, they've got you covered. All you need is a CAD model, an internet connection, and an extremity used to manipulate the environment. Simply upload your model, tick the options that feel right, and they'll take care of the rest. No engineering degree required. Before you know it, your problem will be in the past, and you, a member of the Sensible Club. The first 100 people to use the code PCBWay-ERIC10 at checkout will get $10 off of any order of 30, or you can hang on to it for later. Thanks to PCBWay for their continued support.
Thank you, PCBWay, for making it
With the
so
gear
that
uncertainty
this
taken
guy's
care
being
of,
paid.
I could move on to a far more interesting part of this build, the mounting bracket. In principle, I could have done this on the manual mill, but what's the point of having the cock and balls of a bull moose if you can't swing them around every once in a while?
So true.
To put it another way, this was a good impetus to unearth the CNC machine from my wardrobe so we could justify the space it takes up. What, you don't have a CNC machine in your wardrobe? Come on, get with the times. Although CNC is a good solution for complex geometry, it's not a foolproof answer to the steep ascent of Mount Stupid. Which is exactly where I found myself in programming the cam profile for this part. But in case you're unaware of the joys of CNC programming, let's just say there's a good reason why CNC machinists aren't known for their social skills.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rowan, it's 4 AM. What are you even doing?
Just got one more toolpath.
The RuneScape while doing it is a very good detail. Probably very accurate. A lot of people within
You see, the shape of the mounting bracket
a lot
served a simple
within these
purpose.
spaces play RuneScape. It's a perfect idle
But a
game, I
really
guess.
irritating part of my personality is the incessant need to make things aesthetically pleasing, even when the part will be entirely covered and never seen by the naked eye. Although I'm sure the border control inspector got a pretty good peek at what I made, so really, it's all worth it.
Whoa. A square. Ooh, what is that?
But before I could get to slicing and dicing this aluminium plate, I first had to reduce its size to something that the machine could actually digest. An uncharacteristic amount of foresight led me to take a skim cut on the 2 opposing faces to act as a parallel reference, making the part flipping for Operation 2 a lot less painful. Which is far less that could be said about my attempt at clocking in the vice.
Also wish I hadn't done that.
Thankfully, no DTIs were harmed in the making of this video, owing largely to the fact that the dovetail holders I have seem to be made from an alloy closely resembling some dairy products.
Well, it's a good thing these things are made of cheese. And these are not.
But my lucky streak didn't stop there. As soon as the stock was prepped and ready for coordinate setting, things went awry in a very different way.
You seem unhappy.
grief.
Seems like the machine wasn't very happy about me installing a new firmware, although that was a quick fix. And then everything was fine.
So I spent 6 hours
Sorry about your laces.
I was meant to start an operation on the other side. But instead,
This seemes like such a fun progress.
I spent
Like,
trying to figure out where the Z probe is.
good grief.
6
Okay.
hours.
Maybe this is why, idle thing doesn't do anything, safety. It's just too boring.
31st of May.
Mood.
This entirely gratuitous ISO grid, inspired by the avian nature of this build, made this relatively simple cam profile into a 4.5 hour ordeal.
I have no idea what the aluminium plate is for. Like, genuinely, I do not know. But it is very satisfying to watch CNC machines and such
you
work.
watch this. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Still going. And then it was, for quite some time.
Why is it taking so long? What is that? I don't. What is it even for? Also, why does the drill bit have like a RGB like gamer like graphic skin?
Patience never was, and still isn't, a virtue of mine. But after that entire ordeal, I could finally feel like a proud mother, holding in my hand a ridiculously over-engineered, ISO grid-clad 4-bar linkage mounting bracket with a recess for a servo motor and provisions for hardware fixing. Try saying that 3 times in a row. But no 4-bar linkage mechanism is complete without a set of 8 bars.
That would have taken me hours if I did that on the manual mill.
The coupler links were a relatively quick and almost entirely cock-up-free affair. Chopping them down to size with a hacksaw, then gang milling the side faces, followed by the tops, was quick, dirty, and effective.
How does one even effectively like clean up the space? Is it just like you have a carpet around the area where, you know, you'll get all these metal filings, and then you just like wrap up the carpet and throw that out, like the contents of it out? Genuinely curious. Also, I'm feeling like after this video we'll either do some, I think we'll do some gaming after, and I'm thinking either doing The Last Spell or From Glory to Goo, starting the campaign, or David Diver. So if you guys have any preference, do let me know. I'll ask again once we get close to the end of the video.
At this point, my parts count crept past anything I would trust myself to remember, which seemed like as good a time as any to find out if this whole idea actually had legs. Well, wings. Legs are a problem for a future me.
That's all, wait, all that for the wings to like do that.
It works.
That's incredible. How have the videos been just for that?
It actually works.
I'll be honest, after literal months of work, this was definitely the rush of dopamine that I needed, since the proof of the pudding mostly came in the form of a CAD model up to this point. So, with this new spring in my step, I would finally see a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel. What remained was to see if it was the headlight of another train.
I studied mechanical engineering, and in keeping with the systemic experience of being a university student, I forgot most, if not all, of the things that were taught to me the moment I left my final exam. Although I'm pretty sure that kinematic design of avian-inspired mechanisms 101 was a module that I slept through, and really shouldn't have. Luckily for me, transmitting rotary motion in a confined space is a relatively common design problem. So, in the interest of leaving the reinvention of the wheel where it belongs, I settled on the humble universal joint for the neck movement. The mechanical elegance of this mechanism is a testament to human ingenuity, since it solves an all-too-common problem with surprising efficiency. Not that this video is a textbook example of that, but it's the thought that counts. Besides, it makes me feel like the £105,000 of debt I've accumulated was almost worth it.
The UK is such a shit country.
In keeping with the theme of...
Oh man. Damn, that's so fucked. British people should just really all hate Thatcher.
Throwing money away, I figured that the best solution was to extract the stub shaft from a solid block of brass, turning about 80% of it into chips. There's certainly an allegorical reference to the precarious structure of the student loans business model. With most of the material rendered useless, it was over to the mill for some yoke features, mercifully dodging the need to abuse my drill for dialing the part in. Passing the torch back to the lathe and then over to the chamfer tool, followed by the parting blade for a quick divorce from the stock. The last step was to drill a hole in the flared base for the wiring to pass through. Although its main purpose is a structural one for mounting the head, it's also a safety one. Always use a flared base. Anyway, after a little disagreement with the parallels, and what I can only describe as the most obscure use of a relief cut of a V-block, the top was done, so the bottom came next.
Phrasing?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
In an entirely anticlimactic way, the last component was the center block, which was about as exciting as a brass cube, in large part because it was a brass cube, if not for a couple of holes for the pins. It's the edge of your seat content, really. But to make it slightly more interesting, I decided to make it out of round bar, on account of not having any square brass on hand.
Pay for the whole license, I'm gonna use the whole license. Wait, what? Besides, it's a banger. Oh! You pay for the license for this music? That's so cool. And that's gonna be a little bit annoying for when I upload this as about to YouTube, but I'm sure it's fine. It's, I'm not gonna be making money off of these videos, most likely for a while, at the very least, so that's fine. For something different.
This is the part of the story where I would normally assemble all the components, show you the fruits of my labour and call it a day. And to an extent it is, I did finish it. Just. The thing is, once the neck mechanism was done, I fell into a kind of stasis. The momentum of machining every day had stopped, and with it the energy to carry on. So I started procrastinating. I repainted the bedroom walls for crying out loud. This part of the project had consumed the last 4 months of my life, and no matter the occasion, it was always present, physically and mentally. Researching, brainstorming, designing, planning, prototyping, making, breaking, starting over, filming, writing, editing, and worrying. Worrying if the idea made sense to begin with, if it was any good, and if Alex would even like it. All of that whilst working 50-hour weeks. This isn't meant to be a woe is me moment. I'm fully aware of the privilege of being here, of doing this, of chasing what has become the only thing I've wanted so much. Making...
Real quick, you can still have privilege and still then life can still suck. That is valid. I don't like the content that is like normalizing content creators, that quote unquote good content creators have to do this thing of like, I recognize my privilege, blah blah blah. So blah, like I shouldn't feel bad. No, fuck you. You should be allowed to feel bad. You can be privileged and still feel bad. Awful people can also feel bad. Feeling bad is okay. You can have good reason for feeling bad. You can have bad reason for feeling bad. But feeling bad is still feeling bad.
In these videos, my point is that I have character flaws because I am human, or maybe I'm human because I have flaws. Either way, the story is proof of it, and one I get to share with you. But stories, much like the human experience, aren't always linear, nor are they inherently happy. I thought about leaving this out entirely, but then I'd be telling a lie. And unlike patience, honesty is one of my virtues. So, I don't really have a clever punchline or a lesson to wrap this up with. This out entirely, but then I'd be telling a lie. And unlike patience, honesty is one of my virtues.
Neurodivergence be like.
So, I don't really have a clever punchline or a lesson to wrap this up with, just a little bit of perspective from the other side. And maybe perspective was what I needed. It reminded me why I do this in the first place. The gift of giving, the joy of making something with my own 2 hands, the chance to look back and see how far I've come, and the friendships I never expected to make. And so, piece by piece, things began to fall into place. The head and the flimsy beak mechanism that wasn't meant to be, the legs which turned out to be a great exercise in stopping and thinking yet again, because bending brass rarely ends well. The flexible crocs, only made possible by my accommodating employers, without whom this channel would likely not exist. The sticky mess that was upholstering the shell of the bird. The painting of goose feathers using a Sharpie, because Australian magpies usually plan their holidays locally. The liberating nature of painting by hand, not constrained by the ever-present need for absolute perfection. The surprisingly therapeutic process of soldering late at night, and my first ever attempt at wiring a circuit board. The ability to accept that cable
I really want to learn to do
management
that.
is helpful, but the necessity of it should be assessed on a case-by-case
Looks
basis.
very fun.
And the culmination of it all? The final screw in the assembly. However, I want to leave this on a positive note. Unfortunately, I can only show you one of the button's functions, as the others will copyright strike me out of existence. But as to not leave you hanging, the songs are some well-known Australian bangers. As for the communism one, please remember, this was a silly idea inspired by a throwaway Twitter post.
It's so funny. I hate that you have to do. Well, I hate that communism is like. It's such a like. It's nearly as toxic as like fucking Nazism in some Western spaces. It's so insane. Not, and this is without even talking about Eastern Europe. Alright, everyone, time to salute. Ready? That is really well done. I never really thought about like how well the bird is.
There you go. Thank you so much for watching.
If the cat, imagine if the cat's just like broken then and there. That'd be incredible. Also, the cats are so cute.
There you go. There you go.
The way it just moves his head.
Cheese.
Right.
It's a big one.
Cheese.
And I've not been able to open this in about 9 days on account of not being in the country, so it's been torturous. But it's time. I feel I should probably read this first. I do love his style.
What is that? Also, this seems like a really cool collaboration thing. I love it when people collaborate. It's just nice.
For some reference, I have absolutely no
Something
idea
very
what
human
it is
about.
apart from this, because I wanted to keep this spoiler free, and holy shit.
That looks so sick.
I had a feeling it'd be something music related, but holy shit. That is... Oh, if nothing else, that's got Yuri written all over it. I suspect I'm probably going to need this.
That looks so cool.
Yep. Even the handle is in his own style. I'm going to take an educated guess that that goes up to there. A square peg, square hole. I did in fact graduate preschool. Did you graduate preschool? It's a rhetorical question, don't answer that. So Yuri did say... Ah, yeah, okay. So, judging by that, looks like I need to plug it in. And actually, that makes sense. I just noticed that. That's incredible. I think I need to get an amplifier. I hope it still works. I haven't used it in a very long time.
The art of
We'll drag out 2 cables. I think at least one of them works.
I think again.
Okay, well that's a good start. There's every chance that I'm being really thick here. I mean, this is one way to find out that most of my cables are broken. I think I'm going to have to wait for instructions. Okay, so after spending...
Remember to watch the videos on the side,
half an hour
please.
fixing all my cables.
To
That's embarrassing,
support
isn't it? And
this
talking
content
to tech support, I think I've got it. I need to use the overdrive channel because, quote, the pickups are pretty bad. So, yeah, let's find out. I love the fact that the notes are reversed, so they go from high to low, which is something he pointed out, that everything he does is backwards. This might help. Oh, I can do chords!
But it just sounds so messed up.
It is the most Yuri thing I've ever seen.
I can't tell if it's actually working.
Thank you, Yuri. That is heaps of fun.
The mechanism itself is like louder than the musical instrument. Oh, good grief. The video is nearly over, so once again I asked chat if you guys have any preference to what game we're going to play, and whether you want us to try and watch something on the side or not.
A special thank you to all the amazing creators who indulged me for the 2nd year in a row. And of course, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
That's cool, yo.
Packaging. Whoa! It's beautiful. Did you kill a real magpie?
I love that that's the first question.
Yeah, that one's. I just where's my phone? That is so funny. It's.
Absolutely.
Oh, look, and his eyes are glowing red. Yeah. Alexa is going to lose his mind when he sees this.
Let's watch the original once again. I did a thing. Because it's so funny. Go back here. About there.
Whoa!
It's so cool.
It's beautiful.
Did you kill a real magpie?
So cute. But cute? Oh no, yeah, it is so cute.
That is fucking sick.
Second sequence.
Hang on.
The way he just moves his head is so good.
That's really freaky. I don't like that. What the fuck?
Demonetized button, plays copyright music, get me demonetized.
Last one is the funniest.
Oh yeah.
It's a communist song, I'm guessing.
You could say that.
Saluting again, of course.
Oh, look at his eyes are glowing red. Alexa is going to lose his mind when he sees this. It's like lovely but terrifying and freaky and...
And there you
Also
go.
like this little
That's
stop
definitely the
button.
best communist singing wing articulated magpie I have. So go check out Eric's video to see how he stuffed servo motors inside a dead magpie, and also watch Jonesy's video to see his reaction to my gift.
Thank you so much for watching.
Incredible. Right. Yeah, 3-minute ad break. Subscribe if you have money. If you don't, it's all good. Shit happens. Can I forcibly roll another ad on top of that, just so I don't have to, no? Okay, wait, I have to wait until the ad is over, so we can have more non-ad time. Right. Hopefully no people are... Let know if you are stuck behind an ad. Okay. So the options are From Glory to Goo, Dave the Diver, or The Last Spell. Which game do you guys feel like playing? Or, you know, watching me play, which is basically the same as you playing, you know? Except I'm much better, of course. I'm a very serious person. Apparently there's a new dwarf music coming to Total War Warhammer 3, but I haven't tried to run Total War Warhammer 3 yet with this setup. I'm kind of afraid of doing that. I really should look into getting a new graphics card and also fixing my fan. Good grief. For now, I think David Diver may or may not be the best option if I want to actually finish this game at some point. Which I do. I do want to finish this game. Also, I don't know if I already said this, but I need to make another TikTok video soonish. I have a few, like, what do you call it? Things in my drafts upcoming, like, ready. I have a few things in my drafts, so I know what things I can make TikTok videos on. Right, do that. You guys should hear and see David Diver, set game, David Diver. We can do some gaming, and again, I am thinking about if we... I'm thinking about if we should, like, watch a video on the side. Because, you know, that could be cool. But I'm not sure if my PC can handle it. What do you guys think? Do you want us to try that? Like in the good old days, before my PC, before we, you know, pre-Linux era. Alright, night fishing. Night fishing, and I think there's a boss fight as well. So, let's see. Weapon shop. Which weapon should we get? Alright, there's also an ice gun. Sticky bomb gun. Grenade launcher. So there's a few sharks we want to get. What were the sharks again that we cannot catch? Let me check. They are... let's see. Dave the Diver, small net gun, and the things we cannot catch with it are the copper shark, tiger shark, thresher shark, shortfin mako, megamouth, smooth hammerhead, porp eagle, Greenland, and dunkleosis. So the copper, tiger, thresher, and shortfin mako. I don't think any of the other sharks really appear. We should really. We really should bring a weapon with us, but I really don't want to. Because it's so nice just to have the small net gun. And we can probably find a gun down there. I'm coping a lot. I'm basically coping so much right now. Also, we are going to capture shots. Wait, let's see. Marinka, let's see. In the nocturnal sphere, we have the copper shark, lactip beef shark. Which of the other fish can we find during the night? Let's see. White tip, it's fine. Copper, tiger, thresher, shortfin mako. Black tip. The black tip can be caught with the... what do you call it? The net gun, so that's nice. We're going to be fighting one of these bastards. It's going to be annoying. Any of these other fish we're going to find in the dark. The tiger shark, of course. Long-nosed saw shark, whatever. They're both easy enough to find. We can't catch them with the net gun anyways. Okay. I think that's good enough. We're going to try our best. Right. There's still, what, 4 more kaiju? 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, 4 more kaiju for us to get as well. Farm now. Let's check on the farm real quick, actually. Oh wait, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have gone there. Hope it doesn't cancel our thingy. The mission stuff. Nope. Okay, it didn't. 52 rice and 3 fresh cups of 7 bunch of sushi. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, nice. Okay. Remember, if you subscribe, you can rename a chicken. An incredible honor, I know. Okay. No more dilly-dallying, except we clicked the wrong thing. Oh. Get the fish and boat are not the same place. Let me just also check the charms, dash speed, increase weight limit of 30. Yeah, that looks good enough. Let's do this. Bismillah. Oh, so great start seeing these bastards. And one of them immediately aggroes on me, of course. Actually, let's check here by number of marine life. Blacktip reef shark we need, copper shark, humboldt squid, zebra shark, devil scorpion fish, pretty much everything else we have. Please give us the hammer. Shot pattern. It's not that bad, I guess. And go. An upgrade to the net gun, sure, why not? Oh, that's a shark. It's an eel. What else have we got? There's another shark. Nice. Good stuff. That's a really good start, I think. 5 kilograms and something kilograms and 9 kilograms. Not bad. I hate these ones so much. Come on. Go back into 1 entity, please. There you go. I really hate the long spine squirrelfish. Incredibly annoying to deal with. Yay, olive oil. And more of the green sea urchins. Need to remember there's a shark there. I should have waited with taking that ammo, but whatever. Yeah, if I'd waited with taking that ammo, I could have, like, caught that one without too much trouble. Humboldt bastard. Let's see if there's something we can catch with it. I don't really see anything. There should be some other big shark or something here. I would like there to be at least, because then we can catch that maybe with the Humboldt. There's the barracuda, which could be nice to catch with it, but not a huge priority. Oh, this guy's like a scorpion fish. Yeah. Give us the toy hammer, please. Nope. Start. Okay, we'll come back to the Humboldt probably, maybe. I want to see what's. We could go up and then to the right and then down, and then decide whether we want to catch the Humboldt or not. Though the boss fight will be somewhere. And I don't know if the boss fight will like send us immediately back to the boat afterwards. Because I think it can do that sometimes, but I think it will also warn us if that's the case. Yeah, screw you. Deal with that. And let's put a white shrimp in here for the trap. Okay, a axle gun could be useful for the boss fight, though we will use our net. We will lose our net gun because it will despawn when we change the instance we're in. Oh, I am hearing thingy. The boss fight area. Blue lobsters, yay. Actually, crab trap, and we need more red-banded lobster, which is here at this height. The lobster we already got. And we have everything else. So we just need to get more of the red banner lobster by having more traps at 0 to 50 meters. Some oxygen here. Okay. Boss fight there. And what happens? We're just like dangerous creatures presence, enter. We'll wait a little bit. We'll go back to that. I think that's a white tip shark. Pretty sure that's a white tip shark. Another moray eel, which is not that valuable at this point. There's another place to trap. And we'll put a blue lobster here. Blue lobster to tempt some other blue lobsters. But harpoon is going to be useful. Sea urchin, pebble sea urchin, why not? Some ammunition here. Nice. Good use of the ammo. There might be a zebrafish here. Certainly hope so. We keep getting those bloody baseball bats. Okay, come on. Get all of them in one area and... Nice. Yoink. Let's go up here, see what there is of interest. There we go. The zebrafish. Is it even hostile? I think it's like just chill. Okay. That's good to know. We can choose when to piss it off. Okay, there's an oxygen tank there. It's good to know. Turmeric. Move these bastards. I think that's the same zebra shark that we saw over there. Or zebra shark? How would you guys say it? Zebra shark or zebra shark? Assuming that you also just say either zebra or zebra. Would be strange to me if you didn't. I think it is close enough that we can also, what do you call it? Like we can get the zebra shark and the white tip together in one trap. You know, one drone net thingy. Not sure if it's worth it yet, but good to know we have that option. Okay, zebra shark. Oh, okay, no. So there's a zebra shark here and one up there. Okay. So getting 2 zebra sharks in one would probably be worth it. They're a little bit far away from each other, so I don't know if that's gonna be much of an option, but I think we might as well try it. Red banded lobster, nice. Got one of it. Okay, so zebra shark there, and zebra shark. And moray eel there, okay. So let's see if we can piss off this zebra shark here and get it to chase us. On a little bit. There we go. Ouch. doesn't seem willing to chase us all the way up there. It's not ideal. Can we get the other one to chase us down there? Then is the question. Another red-backed lobster, nice. I don't know if it's enough, but we can hope that it is. To take one hit, which is not ideal. Okay, where is the zebra shark? Murray is there. Is the zebra shark gonna be over here, or like somewhere near here? Or does it just go all the way over here? They might be too far away from each other for us to get them both in the same trap, which would be annoying, but you know, such is life. Come on. Maybe we can get it to chase us down there. Nice. Worth it. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, let's I saw there was an ammunition thing and also oxygen thing over there. So let's get the ammunition, capture the moray eel, and then go downwards. See what else there is to catch. There's the Humboldt squid on the left side, and we only have one drone left, so we do need to prioritize a little bit, but you know, it's fine. It'd be nice if we could also have gotten the moray eel together with the zebra sharks, but considering the, what do you call it, how far away they were from each other, I'm happy enough that we got two of them in one drone strike. Okay, let's go down. I remember for a while with this game I was also worrying if like the amount of time you take down here takes away from the time you have like above ground. Doesn't seem like that's the case, thankfully. The sniper rifle there could be useful for the boss fight. Basic rifle, level 2. What is chat up to? What are you guys up to? Up to anything fun? Trap thingy. The Humboldt squid is over there. I don't think there's anything else of interest here. There's an oxygen tank there, it's good to know. Carry block. So funny. It's so strange and funny that that's how we get spices. Just like from underwater thingies. Okay, let's wait, we're checking here. Let's go up that way again. See if we can find what it is. Let's go from the right side just to ensure that we see every... like we can come back up with the best tool possible. Remember the sniper rifle is here. So we saw some spear squids here. Another oxygen tank. 2 spear squids and some lead ore. Okay. Just gonna ignore them. We're only halfway full, and we have pretty much scoured the upper part of this place. Look what we got here. Dumbass. Shit. Tiger shark, blackfin barracuda. Let's look catch him like that. 5.5 kilograms. The long little shark bastard. Don't really want to deal with it. Not really worthwhile to bring back. We do need to get it like the higher level, but I still can't be asked. Okay, let's get the ammunition thing here, because we're probably not going to come back to this side. And we might as well harvest it now. See some oxygen thingies, so we'll try and just expend our oxygen instead of the tool we have. Okay, so we have one tiger shark there that's super low on HP. Probably only requires 1 or 2 strikes to care of it. Scorpion fish, catch that real quick. Ouch. Wow, it does a lot of poison damage. Which I guess does make sense, but still. There's an oxygen tank. There's 2 oxygen tanks here, so we'll use the bottom one. Check if there's anything else of interest here. Nope. And a bomb. So much. Just ignore that. Probably another long-nosed shark or something up here. Would not surprise me at least, if that were the case. Yep, one over there. Another one of the spear squids, 2 of them in fact. Can we get them to chase us? Oh, was it a Humboldt? Because that would kind of need. Give us the hammer, please. Oh, it's not the hammer, but screw it, why not? Come on, this way. Let's try and get them to chase us over to the Humboldt. If we can find the other one. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's 3 of them. Excellent. They will have like differently timed thingies now, it's annoying. If we can get a lot of these together with the Humboldt, that would be excellent. Come on. Chase me, chase me. Chase me. There we go. Ouch. Okay, that's 2. Actually, if we can get 2 of these with the Humboldt, that would also that would not be bad at all. Let's see if we can do that. think the Humboldt would go this way. Come on. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh shit! Ouch! Ouch! That hurt. Ouch. Okay, come on, Humboldt squid. It's gonna be here somewhere, right? It was here somewhere. Like right around here. Where is it? Where did it go? There it is. Hello. Finally. Okay. Well, that is chasing us downwards. E. Okay. Don't want to be hit. Come on, all at once. Oh, damn it. Almost had them. Q. Come on. Ow. Okay. Okay. Bastard. Ouch. Shit. Damn it. It'd be so nice if we could like get all of these in one thing, but sadly, it does not seem like it's an option. Please get the right one. Please get... Okay, looks like it's the right one. Nice. Oh, it's the first time we got that one at the highest level. That's funny. Nice, okay. Get the oxygen, get the rest of the fish down there, including the tiger shark, and then do the boss fight. Get the sniper rifle on the way up. That seems to be the plan. Oh, rather, that is the plan. Might as well pick up everything else on the way. We've been very efficient in capturing stuff. Some ammunition there. That's good to know. I think bench just up here. Nope. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. Yup. And let's see. We need to get more ammunition now. There's some munition up there. And also down here. Nice. Lots of stuff down here. Pretty much just like the tiger shark and a few other things. We could maybe also just come get the tiger shark afterwards, because it will put us very close to the incumbents. Oh, nice, a tranquilite cyclone. Not bad. Family home, welcome home. Wait, it's cold. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Did the commands not work? Not for the dailies, unfortunately. At least either that or I wrote the wrong thing. It could just be that, TBH. Yoink. Come on. Okay, we'll get the Blackfin Barracuda. I think there was 2 of them or something down here. And then we will do the boss fight with probably the sniper rifle. Oh no, there's 3 of them. Oink. Yeah, I guess the commands really aren't working. That's unfortunate. Okay, where's the tiger shark? Should be here somewhere. Lightning, harpoon, tip level 2. Yeah, maybe that is better. Yeah, no, that is definitely better for the boss fight. And we'll just pick up everything on the way. Ammunition. I guess, I mean, that ammunition doesn't really matter. Sniper rifle 32, only 3 shots though. Let's capture a few more fishies over here. Global, time to zoom out and guess the country with global. Nice. Oh yeah, those. Sniper rifle. And chat, say Bismillah. Time for an epic boss fight. Alright, I forgot about that guy. What do we throw away? Probably a sea urchin. Putting on my PC, we'll check the plans. Yeah, no worries. It's no rush. But it would be nice to have it sorted. What's how are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you. How are you doing? I went into the vault to end up here. Maybe these are the things that were brought here by the storm. And I think that big truck just moved. I'm sure this will end well. Sure nothing bad is going to happen. Time for a boss fight. Yay. These like machines are so cool. Love them. Good grief. You know how you said you want more Godzilla fights? Well, this might be close enough. Truck hermit crab. Moving truck? It's not a truck, it's a giant hermit crab. I don't think a gun will do anything. What do I do? What do you mean a gun will not do anything? Just aim for the eyes. There we go. That definitely did something. Time for an ammunition refill. Oh, sounds like an attack. Yep. So these supposed to be like bombs? Question mark. Not quite sure how to attack it. Oh. Ouch. Oh shit! Ouch! Nice. Okay, we keep hitting its eyes, but I don't think that's gonna do much in the long run. But maybe I'm wrong. Go. We're gonna. Okay. Bombs. Okay, I think that's how we kill it, maybe? Not sure. How actually do we fight it? Shit. Okay, ouch. Oh, turn around. Ouch. Ouch. Shit. Nice. I think only once more. We have it. Shit. Shit. Right, do that. Come on, come on. Do you do any dailies today? If yes, I can check the board and figure out which ones are missing. I didn't do any dailies. Fucking shit! Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, hurry up and move to the other side. Kill. Nice. this on it. There we go. There we go. Oh, please don't tell me that's the second stage, fuck's sake. Ouch. It's much faster now. Ouch! Shit. Ouch! Bastard. There we go. Good to go all the way back. Ouch. Come on. I don't like this boss fight. Didn't even need a weapon. The weapon didn't even make much of a difference. It's moving very fast. Okay, and do that. Nice. Just move over here, just force it to move further back. Nice. Is that it? I hope so. Finally. Good grief. I think it was really nothing without the shell. I hope the boss I was talking about has been activated. I fucking hope so too. Bastard. Bastard gigantic hermit crab. One pincer here. Another pincer here. Excellent. And now we can exit this place. The boss came back after defeating the hermit crab. Let's go back to the boat using that. Yeah, okay, this is the end. Bastard. Pretty good run though. We got everything except the tiger shark. Like, and maybe a couple of fish. Otherwise we pretty much scoured the entire thing. Oh wait, no. He's still here, nice. What commands do you struggle with, or which ones are or which ones beside Wordle are missing? I do not know. To be perfectly honest. I have no idea. Could go all the way down to the tiger shark, but I really cannot be asked to do that. Do you want to return? Nope. Damn, almost screwed that up. Let's see. Yeah, we already have some tiger sharks back at the boat. I'll scan the boat. I didn't try any of them. I wrote the, what was it? I think I wrote Bill's. Oh, sorry. Bills, dailies. Did I need to write? Oh, okay, it's because I need to write those. It's funny. It's just that I didn't really try any of them, so you can just try all of them right now if you want to check if any of them work or not. I think I literally just wrote the wrong thing. Like most likely it's not just that. So don't worry. And like it's more. Very much like just an issue on my side. Wow, you found this super rare boss card. Astounding, you must be a natural born Moringa collector. She was unrelenting with all the serving creatures that was seriously. Haha, meh, that's no big deal compared to this awesome super rare postcard. But I went through all that. Now tap share a card with friends like this. Alright, there you go, keep up the good work. It's funny. We caught 136, that's our best. Interesting. Yeah, I just need to come up with this stupid phrase for Wordle. That's funny. Okay, what did we get? We got a lot of things. White chip shark, zebra shark roe from a bunch of things. Purple sea urchin, roe from a bunch of other thingies. Nice, purple lobster roe, blue lobster roe. What about the red lobster? Okay, that's the one thing we didn't get. That's the one thing we need. That's annoying. Also the Humboldt, I think. Ugh, bastard game. At least the Marinka collection is close to being finished. Just one more boss fight here. We almost fully completed the game. Another boss fight here. And then of course the apparitions. Kind of there was one fish we didn't get from the jellyfish basin. Okay. What? Harpoon gun? Right. Okay. Time to check the... well, pretty much just the sushi place. I need to go. I do need to go to the little place, so maybe I'll first complete the game on stream. Yeah. Oh, nice! It's MXM tune.
On it.
How about a different song?
Oh.
Menu. Let me join the Shempire chat. Scattering cowards. Research. Lima tuna sashimi, damn. Stir-fried habanero lobster. Alcatis soybean paste soup. We can upgrade this one, and I think we will do that. If we can cut a shark, oh, it's almost at the high enough level. Enhance that one. So extra. It's so great. Okay, garlic. We're a little bit low. We want more miso soup. That's this one as well. And it's now max level. Nice. Do we want to serve this? Yes. We can do this one. Do a water supply with that.
Window shopping houses up on Clinton Street. I'm dancing down the block with the autumn breeze.
Need more tides and sugar fish.
My fears, it's the first day of my life. And it's so sad to think.
Let's supply it with this one as well. This one, do we want to upgrade it? Probably, maybe, potentially, not quite sure. We need cookie cutter sharks, we need a lot more of them. We need a lot more of them. Alright. Staff, looks like we're doing great, we should be okay. There's someone doing cleaning, cocktail serving, break serving, and charm. Let's do this. Bismillah. Let's do this. Nice. So much money. We earn more money today than the other days as well. Damn. That's so good. Pay 3,200 operations, 7,600. Others. What is others? Tips 2,000. Cooking. Bloody hell. That's so much profits. We're so rich. So rich. I don't even know what to spend all our money on. Alright, we got the VIP visits today. We value managed to cut it. It's very thick and tough. It is large enough now for a person to go through. Come down here when you're ready. Finally, I'm in control. It's common sense to clear all the missions before providing the boss in RPG. It's not an RPG game, but being overly prepared doesn't hurt. Okay, I think that's the final chapter. Please complete. Party day today. Prepare the right ingredients and make a fortune. Farming report is available. We need the time skip and so much other stuff. Bean, wheat, chili, tomato, habanero, garlic. We need to grow a lot more garlic. Cook star. Try the green sea urchin. Also try purple sea urchin. That is the question. Whoa, legit hot pepper tuna. Yeah. We need a dish that's slightly better than what we currently have. But we're very close to hitting that anyways. Right, we need to get the cooking better sharks mainly. Alright, let's check the farm first and foremost. Harvested eggs, and lots of bonus, and a lot of these other thingies. Nice. Shop. Let's get some more eggs and 3-minute ad break. Do subscribe if you have the money. If you don't, it's all good. I don't judge you. I will forgive you, in fact. Nice. This is all going great. It's just working. Let us build this thing with some high quality feed. Nice. Let's see, manage this. Looks fine. Yep. The shop, egg storage box. Stores unharvested eggs. I mean, we don't really need it. We check this every day. Check. Sound of water and insects here feels like the beach sometimes. Yo, I should make this into a song of one of these days. Hip hop is not just about glamorous daily life. I would like to extend the contract. Probably. Well, now 3 remaining days. Okay, time to check on the fish. Oh my, that's a lot. Eye diver, upgrading the fish tank, yes please. And the harpoon gun, maybe. Let's first see how bad this is. 144, wow, that is a lot. Let's first send all the non-level 3 to the kitchen here. I wish I could sort this by... Right, so beef shark, Billback Fusilier, ornate brassier, longfin catfish, barrel jellyfish, white leg shrimp, red lionfish, selena porgy, purple sea urchins. Send probably what, 8 of these back. Particular batfish, green sea urchins. We want to just like max these ones out. Triggerfish, yeah, send one of these guys back. Marlins, oh, nice. We have more than 2. That's pretty good. We need another stingray, emperor angelfish, striped catfish, bluefin tuna, and sheep's head. Other than that, we're doing quite good. And it's still not enough space. Let's see, can we expand it? Nope. The only ones we can expand are these ones down here. Okay, let's get rid of some other fish in here. 8 brass, we don't need this many of them. Same with the white lip shrimp. Purple sea urchins. These ones. Green humpback something. Green humphead. Barrel jellyfish. Okay, let's get rid of a few more. Small spotted dart something. Cardinal. Sea Goldie. I don't know what recipes we can use these guys for, so... Yes, that's good enough. What about here? Oh my shit. Good grief. Bloody hell. Okay. Fish, tiger sharks, well, I mean, having more of them is not a bad idea, I guess. Big Hydrabali, Paint Coma. Why so many of them like level 2? Big Eyed Skeleton. I don't need that many of them. Didn't even know the shrimps could come at a lower quality. Now we're back to Spanish mackerel. Oh, don't want to have to go catch those guys again. Smooth hammerhead. Words are difficult. And anything else? Nope. And we still need to get rid of a few more fish. Well, let's get rid of a few of the white spotted thingies. A couple of clownfish. These ones. Valley, and let's get rid of a couple of coral flowers. Well, there we go. Excellent. Do we just need to do this for every one of them? Yes, it does look like it. Okay, wow. It's a lot of sea toads. It's a lot of everything, really. Wait. Oh wow, lots of cookie cutter sharks, it's good. We probably will not be able to catch more of them. Like, sorry, they will not be able to breed more for the event, so let's just max out on them as soon as possible. Ensure that there's still a breeding pair left. Comb jelly. Leone. Salmon snailfish. These ones will keep. Blue spotted the thingies. Nice. Okay. And in here, just a bunch more fishies are growing. That's fine. We still need these guys. What about down here? Okay. A lot of extra fish. Escaped thingies, capulins, nice, and this one. Oh, good grief. So many of them. So many barrel eyes as well. So many everything. Eels as well. I mean, we'll just keep those. It's even if they're lower quality, I'd rather have more of them. Okay, what about in here? Also full, of course. Look at all the marine eels. Look at all the everything. Blackfin barracuda. Long spine bastards, moray eels. Wow. Quite a few of them. High quality. Live in lionfish. White shrimp. Don't eat any of the low quality ones. Fan lobster. The fan lobster doesn't even look like it belongs here, but you know, interesting. And I think that's more or less it. We still need a Humboldt squid and red-banded lobster, black-tip reef shark as well, and the copper shark. As per usual, sharks are the issue, as in we don't have enough of them. Oh well. These two last spots, I assume that this one is for the... one of these two is for the, either something like post-game or like the new area we unlocked, and the other one might be for the DLC. That's what I'm assuming in any case. Right, boat, farm, let's check the sushi place. Also, let me just do a pre-roll of an ad since we're doing like kind of the not super interesting stuff. So I'm gonna pre-roll an ad, blah blah blah. Subscribe if you have money to support the channel, so I can go full time someday soon, inshallah. And I'm pre-rolling the ads. There we go. Where is the? Let me just pull up the correct thingy again. There we go. Feed the adorable cats. So cute. Ingredient stuff. Research. So cute. And we could upgrade people more, and we probably should. And we'll upgrade most of these people once they're returned. Need a lot more miso. Yep, we can upgrade this one. Bancho, he's so great. Enhance has been completed, nice. And we could upgrade this one again, and we could do that. We will only have... we'll only be able to serve like 7 of this dish if we do that. Ooh, that is scary. Can also research this one, but for this one to be worth it, we need to get a lot more of the falcatus and buck bean as well. Also, the miso upgrade does, like, compete with our... like, the miso... the fact that it requires miso does compete with our main dish at the moment, which is the marlin and soybean paste roast. The tropical fish sushi set is quite good as well. Almost our main set as well. Damn. Okay, what about these ones? The Dunkley Oysters, is it used for anything else? No, there's no Dunkley-osis thingy, so we can just keep upgrading that, it seems. Getting closer to being worthy of being a dish. Not quite there yet, but you know. We also have 2 boss dishes we can serve. 3 dishes, boss dishes we can serve during the shark party. And we probably will. Because, you know, why not? This one just requires habanero and sesame seeds. This one could also be among our dishes. $118, 900 and something. By the time we reach level 6, this one could actually be one of our main dishes as well. Okay, whatever. Going back to the main. What was it? Wait, let me just check real quick. Like if we can still do the other missions once we've done this one. So just give me a moment, chat. Just a moment, chat. Just a moment. Please excuse me. Okay, time control mission. And I hate when looking up stuff. There's like a billion like AI articles, or like similarly low tier, like low quality articles, which is just like filler text. Okay, and for some reason I cannot watch this site. Okay. Blah. No. Do the control room mission. Complete missions beforehand. Also, what are you up to, chat? Should we finish Dave the Diver right now, or shall we move to another game? I'm tempted to do another game. I'm most tempted to watch the sun on the side, but if you guys don't want to do heavy politics, it's super valid, of course. Oh, what is going on? Am I losing internet? Oh. What is going on? That is weird. Let's see. IGN, this walkthrough, blah blah blah. Let's go. The opponents have common sense to complete all the available missions, saying on Find Bus MG, which should give you an idea what's coming. If any outstanding missions complete, we recommend doing them now, hitting this glacial area with the best weapon you can, build and upgrade. Once you're ready to finish the game, hit the glacial area. Okay. Okay, so right, we shouldn't finish the mission yet, is what the game is what I'm understanding from that little read. So we want to do the kaiju fish figures. I don't know which ones we've found yet. Poor Beagle Shot, I mean that's whatever. D-Day for these submissions. I'm fine with whatever as always. Yes. I appreciate the forwardness. Okay, so we'll not finish Dave Diver. We will just do a regular dive, and then we'll see how I'm feeling afterwards. Shop. Sensor trap, ink bomb. Actually, how much can we sell the diamonds for? Not a lot. Okay. Eye diver, we can upgrade our harpoon gun, and we might do that. Yeah, why not? Is that the max upgrade? Yep. Super alloy. Epic. Management of everything. Okay. Let us go to the nice lady in among the sea people, upgrade our stuff, catch a pelican eel. Yes. definitely do feel like I want to play strategy games. Like that's my mood at the moment. That's definitely my mood. Sorry, I clicked everything. Oops. There we go. Let's see if we can upgrade our fish thingies. Upgrade seeds. Nope, nothing to upgrade at the moment. Want more cookie cutter sharks. That's like the main thing we want. But otherwise, like the other sharks don't really matter as much as just like going down below and catching a bunch of other thingies. I think. Let's see. Seaweed farm. Nope. Nothing at the moment. The higher Loma, something are also going quite slow. And there's no missions over here, so let's go get the pelican eel. And what other, let's see. Crab traps, life, thermal vents, and nighttime fish. Okay. We already have the pelican eels, but they're still useful to put in traps. So. Capture a few of these, because why not? Just because we can. Yoink and yoink. Go down, see if there's any shrimp thingies. Nope. No shrimp. Go back to the village. Okay, and then we can go from up to down or down to up. I think down to up is better if you want to cookie cutter sharks. Ugh, I hate going. I hate the deep sea. It's so annoying. Yeah, we'll just go from down to up, and then we'll also get some equipment that we can use to catch whatever is in the you know, the other area. Alright. If we're lucky, we get a tranquilizer harpoon. Nope. Shark harpoon. Tranquilizer harpoon or the toy hammer. These are things we want. And we need more or less. We just don't really need anything else, I think. Like, we mainly just need a bunch of sharks. Stingray, emperor catfish, whatever. Bluehole depths, let's see. Yeah, just a megamouth shark, really. So I guess we could go for that. That and the cookie cutters, of course. Light. Hope to find we could cut a shark. Oh. Nice. We get the cookie cutter shark. Hopefully there's more of them. Hopefully there are more of them. I'm just gonna rush upwards out of here. Look, there's that guy. Ouch. Ouch. That was stupid of me, but it's fine. Not the end of the world. I think there's also an oxygen thingy down there, so we'll grab that. Yep. And then just move east and then up. Trying to think if there are any other things we want. It's mainly just a cookie cutter shark. Oxygen tank is not bad at all. One of my preferred things, springless. No, it's not one. It's a little bit of waste. Okay, that's what these, the rhino sharks. And snake thingy. Are there any other sharks which just spawned here? Nope, just that guy, I think. Yep. Unfortunate. Want to actually catch those, but whatever. There's an oxygen thing there, so we'll just hurry a little bit more. Let's see, do we get a cool weapon here? Oh, just the enhancer boom. That is, I mean, not that bad, but you know, not what we want. So we'll just go up. And we have a lot of extra oxygen. So we'll just do this. How are we doing, Witch Code? What are you up to? And anyone else who's in the chat. How are you guys doing? Oh nice, another cutter shark, yes. That is so cool. Nice. Now we can leave this place without any qualms whatsoever. And there's probably going to be a mega mouth shark, or either that or frilled gill. Pilling, power bullet. Oh yeah, right. I should ask, I need to ask, Rafta stuff if he wants to continue playing our game or start a new one. Or anyone else, really. I probably have missed my opportunity for playing it though if I want to get like the most amount of views, like new viewers, but that's fine. Another frilled gill shark bastard. I think that's like the top. Okay, let's Let's see if there are any other things to catch here before moving on. There's probably some mining stuff. Pickaxe? Nope, just more oxygen. Pickaxe, there we go. Okay, and there's this one, and then just go up. We don't have anything to tranquilize, which is unfortunate. Oh well. How's Palworld after the update? I don't know if you played it pre-update. Sniper rifle, not really useful. I remember something about like seeing that the Dusky Group IRL is like kind of notorious for being like too social with the divers, which I think is very quaint. Okay, that's the thing right there. I haven't done that quite yet. What were the things we wanted with the crab trap? Okay, just mainly the hydrothermal events. You there, could you like just... Okay, there we go, thank you. Just go away. Boxing gloves, not what we're looking for. Okay, we'll do like a wide thingy where we just go all the way to the left and then go up and blah 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 blah. Take interest here, not really. This one's so annoying. Very annoying. Come on, give us the toy hammer so we can get the Dunkleostus. But this is not bad either. Not too bad at least. Actually, real quick. The blue hole medium depth. Do we have the sailfish? Nope. Okay, let's see if we can get the sailfish. Nope, still no hammer. Sag. Get the tiger shot to charge. Go on. Okay, not quite what I wanted, but that's good enough. You also need to get the hammerhead shark still. That's fine. We will get it eventually. It's not a priority yet. There's not a priority at the moment. Oh, come on. Now we're done. Let's kill the hammerhead and see if there's like some cool fishies we can catch. Yep, the sailfish is there. Nice. Easy peasy. Okay, sailfish. Excellent. I want to catch that, ideally with a few other fish at the same time. Barracuda bastard is annoying. Was that all of them? Yes, it was. That's quite good. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Get the hammerhead shark meat. Check if there's anything of interest here. Yep, a silver ball. Sure, why not? And we have plenty of these other fish, so not gonna worry about them. We need the triggerfish, so we might as well also catch those on the way. So we'll go straight up and then to the right and then down. And then we'll also get any soy hammers, if there are any, to get. So that'll be quite good. And maybe we'll also see a shark we don't have yet. We're gonna save our drones for the Dogliosis or whatever else we may find in the more troublesome areas. I'm just gonna hurry up a little bit. Oh, it's gonna charge into us over here. Yep. Annoying bastard. It is getting a little late as well. I shouldn't stream for too long. Remember, we need to get the angelfish if we see it. Is this the green sea urchin? Yes. Pressure shark. Okay, there's definitely some things in here we don't need yet, like the comb jellies. We just don't need them. Rather have the treasure shark. Ouch. Ouch. Easy peasy. Pretty sure we can't capture it with the net anyways, so just putting it out of its misery as soon as possible is just as good. It's just as well. Do we see any angelfish? Nope. So by life. Alright, the marble, the lakes are grey, short-lived mako, thresher shark, yellowfin tuna, sheep's head, bluefin tuna, emperor angelfish, striped catfish, and stingray. I guess if we find any of those, they might be worthwhile to come back with us. Tranquilizing dart. None of the, what do you call it? The yellow triggerfish, titan triggerfish, whatever it's called. The annoying one. Yet. Poison lagoon, useful, we already have it as well. Again, would like the toy hammer. Either the toy hammer or the tranquilizer harpoon. lionfish, that's usually an indication of the Titan tree. Sleep soil, there we go, nice. Easy peasy. Another tiger shark. Not really what we're looking for though. Are we on the rightmost side on the map already? Interesting, if so. Oh, that's a scary shark. And we're sending you back. Nice. That's pretty good. Short for Mako. Hopefully it will give us a... what do you call it? Was it the short fin Mako? I think it was. Hopefully it will give us a spawn. So that we don't have to... so that we only need to catch one more. Oh. Like, get one more spawn. Get these ones. Go down there. Also need to find a source of oxygen again. Go. Source of oxygen found. And triggerfish. Yoink. And another one. Nice. More oxygen's also good. There's also some ammunition here. I think this is the way down, maybe? Yes, it looks like this is the way back down, so we'll use that way to go, back to the other side. The shrimp, don't really need the seahorses. Anything else here? Nope. Nothing of interest, at least. Ammunition and the oxygen. And then get out. So many of the lionfish. Might as well catch them and we'll just throw them out. Actually, we'll throw them out immediately. As well as all of these fish, we don't really need them. Just taking up precious space that we're going to use for more useful fish. Even the vampire squid we can probably throw out. Ouch. All the trouble of coming down here, might as well take those. And maybe we should play a city builder game. Just anything with strategy. I'm really just feeling that kind of game right now. Again, David Dive is an amazing game, very cool, but I do get it is one of the type of games where I get fatigue. Not fatigue, but I get tired of it, basically. Also, if I need to find a better way to keep up with news in general, I just realized. Okay, go see people to replenish our oxygen. Also, I'm gonna play an ad to avoid to ensure that pre-roll is off for those who join. Please subscribe if you are rich. If you are not rich, then no worries. I get it. Life is life. No worries. And all that stuff. Okay. Right. Time to go to the glacial area. Nice. That one hand from that creature is not nice. It'd be nice if the fishies there could eat it. So it's not gonna just terrify the shit out of me. Glacial area, sort by marine life. Okay, we still need the Alaskan pollock. First glacial cave and the Antarctic octopus, Arctic telescope fish. One day we will all be rich capitalists without ethics. Yeah, exactly. Golden king crab. So most of these are just like on the other side. Greenland shark, lumpfish, narwhal, bald beagle shark, snub-nosed spiny eel. Sorry, skate we have. And over here we need the king menidus, and we just need most of the fish here. So time to get to work. I think we have one more drone left, and we're probably gonna save that for the Dunkleosis. Okay, we're gonna just miss one of those. Oh well. Oh look. I love when the fish come to us. Oh shit. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Stop. Okay, there we go, thank you. That's a little bit scary. A tiny bit. Okay, I should not have used that oxygen there. I should have run up here first and check what this was before doing that. Oh well. Hopefully we don't trigger the last mission. I'm a little bit worried about that. Poison launcher. Crazy. Wild weapon. Oh. Alex, the ground is rumbling against game. I should quickly go down to the control room. No, we should not quickly go down there. Wait, we need the... oh, right. Discard this for just a second. Ouch, that was stupid of me. Give me upgrades to the weapon. Just like unserious weaponry. Do we go to the left side? Just this absolute scouring of the map. Oh, look, crap. We do want that. Oh nice, another one of these. Perfect. Can we get both at the same time? Because that would be great. Perfect. Yep. We'll save our traps for the bottom of the map. I think we missed the first cave, but that's fine. Go to the other side and check out that cave. That's probably the scary state. Scary, starry something escaped there. We'll just ignore it. Probably. Don't really need it. Spider crab we do want to take back. Vampire squids we don't need. Nor do we need these other guys. Yeah, there we go, making a bunch of space. Okay, we might as well just go down here and do these. I always feel like I'm progressing way too slow in Power World. I don't think you should feel bad about it for what it's worth. Cause like, there's nothing like rushing you, as far as I know. So, like, that just means you have more time to enjoy the game. And we'll use the... maybe the pelican eel. No, we'll use these guys. Put a trap here. Hydrothermal vents. Yeah, that is here. Get more of the vats here, fuel dancers. Please, sniper rifle. I really enjoy how thoroughly unserious these weapons are. Discard the sleep toy hammer. Ruby Sea Dragon, nice. That one we do want to take back to the sea peoples. Ammo box we don't need, oxygen we do want. Okay, and then Russia was at the other side, and get the go through the mini stuff. Pickaxe, nice. Okay, let's see if we can get the Dunkleosis. Also, I wish there would be a shortcut to have a Ring of Mercy on and off. Yes, that would be really nice. I very much sympathize with that issue. It's so annoying. Okay, I don't know what you want, but we probably do need... yeah, no, I definitely do need that one. Get you away from the other one. Come on, I don't want to fight both of them at the same time. Shit. There we go. Come on, get knocked out, damn it! Finally. Wait, how many did I have? 2 of them? I think I did. Let me check. Glacier area. Do we have 2 of these guys yet? No, wait, no, it's hypothermal vents. Yes, we do, but would hounds have more of them, so... then again, we should prioritize other things that we don't have a breeding pair of yet. Damn it. And put these guys in there. Don't want to start that just yet. I think we had 2 drones left. I don't remember. Is there any way to tell? I don't know how to check how many drones we have left. That's so annoying. Ah! Damn you, game. We just go down to that other side as well at some point. Pickaxes. A place to put a trap. Put one here. Using barrel eye. gravity launcher? What is a gravity launcher? Sucks on the other fish and inflicts explosion damage. Ah, yes, of course. I have noticed that not a lot of like defensive thingies here. The Drepsian is something piss. There might be one down there, which we should try and catch. Yep, it is down there. Triangulized grenade launcher. You know what? That is not bad to have on hand. Okay, how far can we get this thing to follow us? Not very far, it seems. This one, and we're gonna stab it to death. So I'm just collecting the trap here, and then we'll go up, I guess. Yes. Dolocaris Ingens and Togomia something Ingens. Want to go through this area so we can get the what do you call it? The thingies ship. What are they called again? I forgot. The mushroom underwater super potent mushroom thingy that we can't upgrade. I think that's the main reason for why I want us to come down here. Oh, wow, there's a lot of these today. Interesting. I wonder where that is. Yay, minigame time. Ouch. Some of these are almost impossible to dodge. In my most humble correct opinion. And there we go. Nice. That's a really good yield on those. Good stuff. Nice. Oh yeah, that's a really good yield. Let's see if we can get those the other fishies and then leave. Oh nice, another one of these ones. Oh, sea dragon. I really need to remember to bring all these back to sea peoples. Actually, real quick. Oh wait, you can't breed seahorses, okay. That's good to know. how many of these are there? There's at least 2, we know that much. Oh, I think there might be 3 of them even. There's 1, 2, and I'm pretty sure there's 3, because there was like 2 of them annoying us here. Yep. Wow. That's cool. Yoink and yoink. Yeah, we're just gonna have to kill these guys the normal way. Good old-fashioned way. Come on, chase after me. There we go. That's the spirit. Gets a little bit too much spirit. Perfect. Thank you. Just chill out there while I retrieve the last bits. That's a pretty good run. I'd say this was one of the quicker runs we've done. I think. Maybe. Potentially. Okay, what can we throw out? Thunder octopus, yep. And go waste hammer. We don't need you anymore. Stab, 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 stab. Yes. So they take 5.5 every time. Not too much. Let's see, Sally... something. How many Sally? We do have a few, but not that many. Fangtooth we have a lot of. Sea urchins we also have a lot of. Spider crabs we do have. Iron ore. Those seashells. Or clam shells we'll keep just in case. What about seahorses? Down here. Don't really need these seahorses. And 2.8. A couple of iron ore and 2 kilograms. I mean, maybe we should just select another cell. Right, yep. There we go. That's good enough. And that is a quite successful journey. Let's go to the sea peoples again and drop off the what do you call them? The seahorses. That way we don't have to remember. And have them take up space either. registered them. Oh, this guy. Yes. And we would like to register this guy. And this one is good. This guy as well. And this guy. What you to replace. This guy. And yeah, that's good enough. And we can do a quick race one. Alright, let's do this. I think there's like spacebar we need to spam. Yes. Nice. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I think there's one more so. Yep. Good grief. This guy is not very good at obstacles. This guy's feeling great, but okay. Okay. Obstacles are usually easier because the AI is stupid, so let's hope for the best. Nice. Hell yes. Good stuff. Now we can leave. Oh, we should have killed the poor beagle. Oh well. Oh. That's a very successful one. I'm thinking I do want to do one mission in, what do you call it? Like, start the campaign in Glory, what was like, something Glory to Go, I think it's called. Code 70, which is far from my best, but that's completely fine. Biggest fish, Dunkley oysters. And we got a bunch of them. Did we get any eggs though? For these, sailfish roe, nice, good. Finally, that means we have a breeding pair, and I think the giant trevally we also need a breeding pair for. And Dark octopus as well, nice. Dolocaris ingens, I'm also pretty sure we did need one, and these two probably as well. Nice, that's really good. At least like that one. Oh wow. Very stormy weather. This one of these will be lacking a fish. Where? Here. That's fine. Rations will take a while to do. I think, wait, isn't that the farm, the sushi place? It's what is it, Django or something? Is he here? Nope. I remembered wrong. Okay. Do a save. And return to the title. Okay. Do I want to watch? I don't really want to. I should end soonish. Maybe we'll do like a tiny bit of React, and then we'll end the stream. So let's see. Set game. So just set game, just chatting, and let me just click back here. Yes, excellent. We have. So why is Fossabot saying that twice? That's something we need to check at some point. Katana Parry, Cindy meets Football Manager. What? Dungeons and Dynasties? Ooh, that looks fun. Free game. Can you, in the mod chat, by the way, can you link me? What's it called? What is this? Ooh. Standard. What is this game? Confirm before single but unforced. This looks fun. I don't know what this game is. Okay. How long will you stream? About, I think max an hour. What is this? Dungeons and Dynasties. Let's see if this, error. Game does not exist. Oh. Well, let's try and play this game. Dungeon Dynasties, Guildmaster's Ledger. Maybe I do not want to try and do this now. Okay, you know what? I don't want to do this right now. I don't feel like it. So instead we'll do some... I fell for a commie. What do you want me to link? Just the suggestions, like stuff I need to do. Like I think we had a thing for that. Okay, do you want to maybe not lead ACR now? I want to find something more fun to react to. Weird Charlie Karabic version. That is very tempting, but no, that's quite what I'm looking for. Burning down my new house, proof a point, maybe. Till all DLC everybody forgot. ISO Productions, it's funny. Socialist Vampire Conspiracy Part 3, I don't remember that. This tabletop game feels like Total War. That, yeah. Four Transtroopers and the perfect Hoiful blunt rotation. Is that furry forward Tanya the Evil incredible? Upcoming war game, Carthage, Bellum, Punicum. Ben Shapiro called me this. Why your step empire cannot exist? No! I feel like that's like a writing thingy. Did they lie still decline? Why Nika won't back down on Palestine? What do Cuba, Pine Gap, and North Korea have in common featuring Boy Boy? That looks fun. Okay, that's right. Watch
There
this
you go.
one.
Check out this tree.
Because I'm pretty sure I have watched it, but I don't remember what. So, do that one. Can you pin that for about 20 minutes? What's it called?
And see if you can spot
Be sure to watch the video on the side if you are
something I didn't before I bought this place. It's burnt. Every single tree here is burnt. And that's real bad, as some idiot made all of them out of wood. You know what's also made out of wood? My new house. So what am I going to do if a bushfire does rip through the property? Or even worse, what if there are marauders?
I feel like this is a topical video.
Could I survive by hiding in your normal household objects like your bathtub? Or am I just cooked? Alright, now I'm picking 3 things to attempt to survive in. And the first is the bathtub. And it makes sense if you don't think about it very hard. It's made out of steel, it's wet, and it's a contained space. And there was a really interesting article published by a fire coroner that showed that around 50% of people that die in their house are located in their bathroom and even the bathtub. And I don't think that's because they were dropping their kids off at the pool when the fire came through. It's probably because it feels like the safer room filled with less flammable objects than my garage. So I'm going to do the best case scenario and get a cast iron bathtub filled with water and then put a wet towel on top. My flawed logic here is if water filters smoke in a bong, surely it will work with a wet towel in a bath. Next we got your fridge. Well, not your fridge. I couldn't work out where you live. I'm getting the exact fridge from the Indiana Jones movie where Harrison Ford hid in it and survived a nuclear blast and then got shingles. And fridges are a pretty common movie escape trope, but I'm not sure there is anything safe about them as they are covered in toxic plastic, have a compressor, and are usually filled with stinky fish. Then for all you Americans, we have a fireproof gun safe, and it's got walls made out of steel and gyprock, which is meant to insulate it and keep the temperature under 150 degrees. And this sounds a lot better than a fridge, but I don't know, as even if you don't die from the heat, unlike the guns in the safe, you need oxygen to survive. And to make this test slightly scientific, I'm going to put a thermometer in each with an oxygen and a CO2 reader, so we will know exactly how effective they are. But first, I'm going to do a small scale test. And this ain't looking good for the mini bath, as after only a minute of this tiny house being on fire, the water was already boiling, but maybe it'll be different with a bigger bath. For the fireproof safe, I made this box, which is gyprock mined straight from the source, some felt, and then sheet metal. And this is pretty promising. I kept this flame against it for like 10 minutes, and the heat inside didn't go up at all.
And inside is cold.
But I don't think we learned anything from this small test, except not to give a 3-year-old a powerful laser.
Ow! Okay.
Which means I need a real house to burn. Heads, I burn down this house. Tails, I need to make one.
Yes!
So the first step in building a house is getting 2 mates to do all the work. Dan and Liam. Dan builds houses for hippies in the mountains, and Liam is a professional architect with a YouTube channel. Mates that have different names will also work for building a house. So if anything goes wrong, we all know who's at fault. And at first I thought I'd spend $1,000 on wood, but why would I do that when I can buy a $2,500 chainsaw and then spend an hour ruining the bar to make an Alaskan mill, which allows you to turn anything wooden into more wood. You know what they say, give a man a stinky fish and he'll eat it, but give a man a chainsaw and he'll be eating stinky fish for life. But I did forget that the wood of this tree is still very wet, and the same with the giant gum tree that fell down on the property. So this ain't going to make good building material or burn very well. So instead we stole the neighbour's trailer and headed down to the local tip.
Alright, let's jack it up and take it. Yeah, I like that. I mean, you can't really hide in a dunny though. Maybe you could hide a baby in a dunny.
And after almost getting into a fight with a man about a hoe...
You got the hoe?
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, hoe's on the house. Enjoy your hoe.
We somehow got everything we needed to burn, including a Chubb fireproof safe, a fridge, and a cast iron bath, all from one tip. Unfortunately, the tip didn't have much good wood though, but we met some tradies who gave us some free concrete formwork. So then we pointed at a plan and worked out that the tradies' wood was not going to be enough. So we also had to buy some pine for the walls and frame.
Thank you, Mr. Cole.
And we tried to get the untreated stuff, but there is still some pretty nasty chemicals in plywood, similar to cigarettes. And I mean exactly the same as cigarettes. And we are kind of just making our own version of an IKEA burnable house, where we pre-make all the walls in the neighbour's garage, and then hopefully can just walk them over and nail them in place. And the first wall looks like a floor, but that's because it's on the floor and not on the wall. Then the other walls came together perfectly.
Whoa, that is perfect.
So once we had a big stack of walls...
Is that just with nails? Yes, of course.
So once we had a big stack of walls, we moved on to the floor, which we were going to make in one giant piece. I can't tell you how long I've wanted to use one of these. Like legally, I signed an NDA and I can't. But it's my new favourite tool. And it's crazy to think that a tool company watched my hammer gun video and made a more functional version of it. And we did forget about the weight of the floor and almost made it too heavy to move. And after an hour of moving panels to the top of the hill, we realized we could have just made everything up there. And you would think that with the combined brain power of a YouTuber, architect, and builder, that this whole build would come together smoothly, and we would be able to get the basics like wall dimensions right. But somehow we either stuffed up the floor or the wall. So we took it back down and weren't pissed off at all.
Hold on. Are you holding it up?
Throughout this whole building process, there was a constant feeling of everything being completely pointless. Like usually the things I make are useless, but I've never put this much effort into something whose only purpose is to be destroyed. Which resulted in Dan, Liam and I constantly arguing about what to do.
Missed.
I wanted zero effort, Liam wanted it to just stand upright, and Dan thought we were actually building him a real house. And we didn't want to break the illusion and tell him we were burning it all down, so we let him do a fancy thing called bird mouths on the rafters. And look, I'll tell you a secret. Some of my other subscribers have been saying some pretty nasty stuff about you. They said, Paul, you're a nice guy, but you're real stupid. And you don't know what a bird's mouth is. They also said some stuff about your sister, but we all know that's true. So Paul, a bird's mouth is this joint right here. And it's for the rafters, so they sit nicely on the walls. And it makes no difference at all. But remember, Dan thinks this is actually his house.
Not correct?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. What's happened? Doesn't reach?
Oh, no. Not by a long shot.
So we tried for an hour or two to make one, but couldn't even get one of them right. So we just called it a day and went fishing.
Yeah, tools down, we're going fishing.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
And look at that. It's the sponsor of today's video, Odoo. Odoo is an all-in-one
Wow.
business management software that provides
He's had this
entrepreneurs
sponsor for
like
a
me
while.
with a range of applications to simplify the day-to-day management of their
reacts,
business,
ethical
including
reacts, ethical
invoicing,
reacts.
accounting, project management, website creation, and more. Today I'm focusing on the Odoo inventory application, which is essential for any business looking to manage its stocks effectively and adaptively with advanced features like barcode management, smart storage rules, and complete traceability. It offers a comprehensive solution to maximize productivity and minimize errors. It allows you to efficiently manage inventory, effortlessly organize your shelves and aisles, and automate product routing from your warehouse and other retail points. Also, if you are doing the picking and packing, you can optimize your processes with smart strategies such as wave, cluster, and batch picking, as well as first in, first out, last in, first out, and average costs. I love that. What about you want to do some real-time tracking? Well, Odoo has that as well, and you can stay updated on stock levels, expiration dates, and product movements. With the integrated barcode scanner, you can easily register the incoming stock to the warehouse in seconds, saving you from redundant manual work. So start saving time in your warehouse and streamline the flow with Odoo Inventory. Click my link in the description to get started with Odoo. The first app is free for life with unlimited hosting and support. Okay, day 2, and we're back to doing bird mouths. And that worked this time. So we cut a billion more and then just slapped on the roof. Then nibbled some tin sheet before slapping that on.
How can you not know if you're circumcised, though?
Pretty sure I am. I just don't want to make my dad feel uncomfortable asking.
And there we go. There was only one more thing to make.
Alright, let me check. Don't put the drill back in.
And now the cabin is done. But I forgot something pretty major. There might, maybe, possibly, definitely be a total fire ban. So we can't legally light it on fire. And usually I would do it anyway, but people aren't going to be happy if I set the whole area on fire while making a video about fire safety, which means we're going to have to wait a month for the fire ban to end and also get permission from the fireman. And that's also the end of Liam and Dan. So go check out Liam's YouTube channel where he makes things slightly better than I do on his channel Morosi Makes.
Okay, 1 month later. It's moldy and wet. We're going to have to dry it out somehow.
Incredible.
The cabin is fairly dry now, so we waited for a non-windy night when my mates were feeling pretty hungry.
And there's a chicken in there.
Yeah, there's a chicken in there.
Aww.
Would you like to write anything nice on the walls?
No, I'd like to put that over here.
Tell me where you want to put it, please.
Right here. Step ladder into the...
ruins the shot.
No, it doesn't.
Also, who has a bathtub in their living room with their safe? All of this is wrong already.
Not everyone's a rich YouTuber. Some people have to live like this.
So inside the fridge, safe, and bath, I put some chickens, thermometer, and an oxygen reader. And the sensors aren't fireproof, but they don't need to be, because if they melt, we'll know it was hot. And here are my predictions. The fridge chicken is going to be completely gone, bath chicken is going to boil, and I reckon the chicken in the safe might survive, but will suffocate.
Smells good. Is it going all over your feet?
Is it? Is that enough?
Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock.
Chili.
Hey, Chili, you got it. You got limited time.
Oh!
Whoa!
Nice. That's so sick.
And I'm not sure why we had so much trouble lighting this cabin full of petrol, so I tried again with my favourite cocktail.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy.
And place your bets now on what's going to happen to me when I run into the cabin to get the intro shot of me running out. A, I get burnt. B, I find a penny. And C, I forgot that I shattered glass on the ground and cut open my foot.
What is going on? Should put on the...
He's such an idiot.
What?
You know what I completely forgot about?
What?
The fact that it's filled with glass.
Oh!
You've got a really deep cut on the bottom.
Oh!
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, it's a pretty good cut. It's a good cut.
Okay.
So after patching up my foot and putting on shoes, we refilled the cabin with petrol and tried again.
No. Is that meant to happen, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yep, we're out. I reckon we do it.
I think hands the only way. Right?
So...
Whoa!
Oh, wow. Look at grief.
What the...
And you don't need me to explain what just went wrong there, but I'm lucky, stupidly lucky.
Good grief.
I was like, yeah, you should probably go light it by hand. Oh yeah, we don't want to be too close to this.
Have a guess as to what temperature it is inside.
2000.
I like to build from this angle.
Can you like see like the vapor like...
Dude, it's over 600 degrees in there. You can feel the heat from here.
Yeah, it's just hot.
What the?
Gotta watch out for everything around you. I mean, we can't.
Really, watch out.
Wait.
So how long are they gonna let this like be on fire?
Yeah, I don't think that water's gonna do anything. We call the... Wait, grab that, whatever that is down there.
Oh wow.
Careful, careful.
I hope they put water around this.
Dude, this is not
I've
good.
seen this video before, I just do not remember
just start spraying it?
how it ends.
Alright, the cabin is going up quickly. It was already over 700 degrees Celsius. And it's so hot that we had absolutely no chance of putting this out, even if we wanted to. We couldn't get within 10 meters of it.
You're doing a good job!
And you know, previously when I saw the houses of celebrities and influencers burn down, I didn't care. But knowing it could happen to me and seeing how hard it was to control this small burn has definitely encouraged me to get some firefighting equipment of my own.
Oh, here we go.
Which
Oh,
is
there we
really
go.
good that we picked a wet day with no wind, as the fire still seems contained. But if the wind picks up and these embers change direction, we could be in a lot of trouble.
Well, I think that's the worst of it.
So the first thing to go
Just
was
did
the
not
roof,
think
which
about
knocked the bathtub through the floor. And I sound like an idiot saying this, but I just couldn't believe how hot the fire was. So I'm changing my prediction. No chicken is surviving this.
I still think the bathtub chickens might survive.
So after we
be
let it
cooked a
burn for
little
an
bit.
hour, which
Well,
is a
that's
much
right.
shorter time than a real house would be on fire, we started putting it out. And it wasn't looking good for the bath chickens or the fridge chickens.
Water's boiling in the left side, but I just get
Boiled alive. Okay, well that's... I mean, I feel like we don't need to check on the chickens at this point. Like,
Yeah.
There's a pretty certain thing here.
Well, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit dumb for ever thinking that there might be something to this video at all.
Let me get the plate in there as well. Oh,
It looks well cooked.
that looks delicious.
Yummy.
Whoa.
They're actually
It tastes
eating
like lobster.
It's so moist.
And somehow the chickens tasted amazing, even with the aftertaste of burnt towel. But before we open up the fridge and safe, we're going to wait till it cools down in the morning. And the most impressive thing about this is not the fire, but the fact that the bathtub fell through the floor and still stayed upright.
How did the bathtub land exactly on its leg?
It like Looney Tuned.
And also, look, this is the fridge chicken.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, look how good that looks.
Wait,
that
pick
looks
it up.
edible. Actually, well, okay, never mind. Maybe not.
So crispy.
Okay, so don't hide in the
Oh,
fridge.
no, it does look edible. What?
Oh,
It actually looks pretty, almost
He's
a
gonna
little
eat
bit
it.
good.
He is almost
You don't know
certain.
the combination to the safe.
What? The knobs melted. That was metal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This looks delicious. Where did the thermometer go? You can't negotiate with a fire.
You can't argue.
I mean, hey, that's cooked.
Have to get as far
New
away
cooking
from it as
method
possible.
unlocked.
You know, if there is actually a bushfire, the only thing to do is get out of there, as that's the only way to actually stay safe. But definitely chuck some chickens in the bath, as you'll have the most delicious chicken dinner to come back to.
Very important information. There you go. That's yeah, I don't know what to say. That's how you make incredible boiled chicken without any spices. Isn't that just great? Right. I need to get up early, so we shall end it here. Thank you everyone for watching. Let's just find someone to raid real quick before we hop off. Before I hop off, let's see. Who's that to raid? Why don't we raid? That's funny. Let's raid 3 arrows. Why not? Is that allowed? Yes. Alright. Alright. Here you go. That's the raid message, everyone. Say hi from me. Have a lovely time. 3 arrows is great. Do follow them. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a lovely day. Or evening, or whatever time it is. I shall see you again all very soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Abgefragt und das Thema ist die Sorge um die Wirtschaft in Deutschland. Die